How is it going, everyone? The PlayStation Plus Extra Catalog update for the month of September has been revealed, and look, it's got a game that I think is criminally underrated and was one of my favorite games of 2023, and it might hard carry this lineup for me. But I can already tell the majority of people are going to be very disappointed with this month, and it's not going to have the quality lineup that they want out of PlayStation Plus. But, you know, definitely some decent stuff, and if you're into Japanese games, some worthwhile titles, and Plus Premium's getting a notable addition as well. So let's go right into it, and the top headlining game this month is WWE 2K25. That is being added to the Plus Extra lineup. It seems like they're doing a lot to try to get this game into the hands of more people. It has been 6 months since the game has come out. This game, again, came out 6 months ago, but if you're familiar with the sports games these days, it's very obvious how they are handled. For the first month or two, you try to fleece people out of $70, $100, $130 for those deluxe editions, and then these games crater in value very, very quickly, but they are games that you can monetize on the back end, so you try to get the base game into the hands of as many people as possible. You play WWE 2K25, you know, with Plus Extra, okay, great, you get that game with your subscription, but at the same time, man, those are more people we can hopefully get to jump into the Ultimate Team offering. I forget what it's called in WWE 2K25, but I find that aspect of these sports games the most insulting element, especially because, and I can go on a tangent about this for an hour, there are so many kids that play, you know, sports games regularly, and I just know how it works with, you know, a kid jumping into the card game portion. They don't really know what they're getting themselves into. They get hit with the dopamine rush of opening a pack and getting whatever, in this case, the wrestlers that they want, and oh my god, the artwork looks so cool, and I want to buy more packs. Mom, can I have your credit card? Let me buy more packs in WWE 2K25's virtual card game, and then next year I'll get even more packs, and then, brother, that's how it works, and I get it. We're all out here to make as much money as humanly possible, but I think these sports games are so predatory with that aspect, and maybe you guys disagree with me, maybe people should know better, maybe the parents should know better, but again, when it comes to these games, they do target that younger audience, and everybody plays them, obviously, but a WWE game, you're talking about a lot of kids play these games as well, and I just think they can get into the rabbit hole of the card games, and I just hate what these games are doing on that, and then on top of that, the monetization every year, the Super Deluxe editions, the yearly sports games, we already know they're played out, and I like the WWE games every now and again, doing a Hell in a Cell match, doing a crazy ladder match, a Royal Rumble, look, you can have some fun with that, I get it, but it's more so how these sports games are handled these days. And this game also added like a new island mode that also, you know, they want those microtransactions more than their need to breathe. They need those microtransaction dollars more than anything. Both PS4 and PS5 versions of the game will be available though, so there you go with that unhinged rant over. Persona 5 Tactica is available. Look, I think P5 Tactica, if you like the characters of Persona 5, it's more of that, and I did enjoy it. Tactics game, definitely not at the quality level of a mainline Persona game. It's not really trying to be, but I like the spin-off Persona games. Like, I like Strikers a lot, and I like Tactica quite a bit as well, and there's a lot of people that have a lot of attachment towards these characters. Getting more out of them, I think that's fine, and I think that's pretty cool, and I think that's something that Sega and Atlas should do more of. I think there's an audience for them, so that's a nice addition. Green Hell, an open-world survival simulator set in the unique and uncharted setting of the Amazonian rainforest. Plunge into the open-world survival simulation set in the extreme conditions of the unforgiving Amazon jungle. Use real-life survival techniques to craft, hunt, fight, and gather resources. Build a makeshift shelter or raise a fortress, but always remember to tend to your wounds and maintain your mental health. So, and that'll be available, certainly not this style of game for me. You want to know the style of game that is for me, though? Fate Samurai Remnant getting added to the service. I've been talking up this game for the past 2 years. It came out 2 years ago, right around this time, and I played it right when it came out. Blown away by this game. I didn't really even have a lot of insight into this game coming out when it was coming out. Then it came out, and I was like, alright, I gotta play this game. This game is pretty much designed for your boy. This game has all of the elements that I like out of just entertainment. Edo Japan setting, anime aesthetic for that weeb aesthetic, you know what I'm saying? And Musou style gameplay, and you marry that all together, it's just a great game. The only thing that it's missing is no English voice acting, which is such a big bummer. I think if this game had English voice acting, a lot more people would check it out, but I get it. We gotta cut some corners with these niche game releases, but I loved this game. I highly recommend it. The gameplay is so much fun. It's so flashy, so vibrant. The story's pretty good, and it's got some replayability. There is some DLC to it, but I also really like the tandem at the helm of the story. I always like a good tandem story, whether it be Ratchet and Clank, Banjo-Kazooie, so on and so forth. I always like, you know, that dual protagonist type story, and I thought they did a good job with Fate Samurai Remnant. Had a great time with this game, cannot talk about it highly enough, and one of the more underrated games of the last couple of years. Crow Country, the creators of the celebrated point-and-click murder mystery Tangle Tower, return with a retro-inspired survival horror set in an abandoned theme park. The year is 1990, and Edward Crow, the owner of the Crow Country theme park, is missing. 2 years after he suddenly closed his park, a mysterious young woman called Mara Forrest arrives to explore the abandoned property and find its lost owner. So that's added. The Invincible, which has been fairly well received. You are a highly qualified, a sharp-witted astrobiologist named Yasna. Being entangled in a space race, you and your crew end up on an unexplored planet, Regis 3. The scientific journey quickly turns into a search mission for lost crewmates. Follow its trail, but be fully aware that every decision you make can bring you closer to danger. So that is available. And then also, throwback survival horror title Conscript, a survival horror game inspired by classics of the genre, blending all the punishing mechanics of older horror games into a cohesive, tense, and unique experience set in 1916. During the Great War, you play as a French soldier searching for his missing in-action brother during the Battle of Verdun. Will you be able to search twisted trenches, navigate overrun forts, and cross no man's land to find him and ensure a home goes unbroken? Survive in an intense, harrowing atmosphere boosted by unique pixel art aesthetic and impressive sound design. Navigate intricate level design that promotes item management and route planning while solving complex environmental puzzles. All of that is available in Conscript. And then lastly, for PlayStation Plus Premium subscribers, you'll have Legacy of Kain Defiance added as well. So that is the classic PS2 action-adventure game, Legacy of Kain Defiance, playable on both PS4 and PS5 for the first time. Take control of two powerful and highly evolved vampires, Kain, Emperor of Nosgoth, and near demigod Raziel, a wraith-like angel of death. So you'll be able to check that out with your premium subscription. So that is the Plus Extra lineup. Again, WWE being the headlining game, it's just, bro, it's a sports game, and it's 6 months removed from release, and I know exactly what they're trying to do with this. They're trying to get the game to more hands, and, you know, they're trying to make more money on the back end with the microtransactions and things of that nature, and I just find the Ultimate Team so terrible, you know, all that stuff I just absolutely hate out of sports games these days, and I know, and I hate it more than anything because I know they make so much money off of it, and it's absolutely repulsive to me. But, you know, as far as doing some Hell in a Cell matches, doing some ladder matches, having a Royal Rumble, all that good stuff, you know, the WWE can be a fun time. It's just everything surrounding sports games in general I'm not crazy about, you know, to say the least. Fate Samurai Remnant, that is a banger. That game I highly recommend if you're remotely into Japanese titles. I think that's one a lot of you guys will end up enjoying. And P5 Tactica is a decent offering as well. Not a great month, but, you know, still some decent value there. And I thought Plus has been on a little bit of a good swing. I've always thought Essential has been pretty good month to month, but, you know, Extra has had a couple of good months as well. And this month I do feel like is a little bit of a downer. But that'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, sound off there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.